I know this is one of those stories where you hope it's fake news, but I can assure you it's not. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the New York Post, FBI was authorized to use, quote, deadly force, close quote, in classified doc search at Trump's Mar-A-Lago. Court filings reveal. Keep that in mind. Court filings reveal, because mainstream media is going to tell you that this is fake news. They're going to tell you that Donald Trump is saying things that is completely and patently false. They're going to tell you that the GOP, members of the GOP, they're conflating issues. There was no assassination on Donald Trump. And I'm telling you point blank, yeah, there was. Have you guys ever heard of swatting? I've gone over this before. That's when someone makes a call that they're close to your residence where you are, and they hear gunfire, and that you're yelling or screaming, someone was just killed and I'm about to kill myself. And then the police come in, locked and loaded, not knowing what to get. And then, of course, what the person at the home is, they're like, what the heck is going on? You don't have a clue. Those are assassination attempts. So was this. And I don't know now how, these are not people you can actually live with. They don't care about the law. All they care about is power. How is this republic supposed to continue? All right, before we go any further, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Man, I don't know how we come back from this. The Department of Justice authorized, quote, the use of deadly force, close quote, when FBI agents swarmed former President Donald Trump's Mar-A-Lago residence in August 2022 looking for classified documents, according to court filings Tuesday. Court filings. Ostensibly, they got this during discovery. For those of you who don't know, these court cases have something called discovery, where you get documents from the opposing counsel. These are court filings. In other words, they got this from the FBI, that the use of deadly force was authorized. Agents in the August 8 raid were tasked with seizing classified information, national defense information, and U.S. government records. Reads an operations order revealed in evidence as part of Trump's criminal case involving the allegedly mishandled documents in Florida. The authorities also were told to conceal their law enforcement equipment and come armed with ammo, handcuffs, and medium and large size bolt cutters. Notes the filing by lawyers for the former president. Did you get that? The authorities were told to conceal their law enforcement equipment. Why would you do that? Why would you conceal it? Because you want a confrontation. You're hoping for a confrontation. One report said that they were supposed to come in with plain clothes. To lower temperature. You don't want, Secret Service to think that, they're being raided by the FBI. That's exactly what you would want Secret Service to think. The last thing you would do is send people in plain clothed. You would never do that, particularly when you're about to raid the residence of the former president of the United States. According to the lawyers, Todd Blanchard, I think it's Blanche, and Christopher Keese, the nearly 10-hour unconstitutional search swept through the Palm Beach estate's gym and kitchen, and as well as the bedroom suite of former First Lady Melania Trump and the bedroom of the couple's teenage son, Barron Trump. FBI agents also discovered classified documents in a basement storage room, an office of former president, and rooms adjacent to the office. The government says Trump illegally, that's what the government says, Trump illegally removed the documents, which include national defense information, from the White House, while the former president says he has done nothing illegal, which he hasn't. But with these people, you don't need to break the law. They'll just accuse you of something, draw up the charges, and then drop the hammer on you. After all, I mean, what Dr. Fauci has proven that the government would never lie to us. Deputy Assistant Attorney General George Tsakis, in a phone call in the days leading up to the raid, allegedly said he, quote, frankly, didn't give a damn about the optics. This is giving you their attitude. Attorney General Merrick Garland has said he, quote, personally approved the decision to seek and search warrant. He personally approved the decision to seek a search warrant. These people are evil. Evidence in the court filing, evidence in the court filing, evidence in the court filings. This is not some sort of random thought Donald Trump had. Evidence in court filings reveal an earlier back and forth between Trump's lawyer and a prosecutor working for special counsel Jack Smith over retrieving the documents. But Stephen, however you pronounce that, the assistant director in charge of the FBI's Washington field office, had told the House Judiciary Committee in an interview last year that he expressed concerns about executing a search warrant without the consent of one of Trump's lawyers. Why do you think they did that? Why would they do that? As I said, there were reports that they were to go in with plain clothes. You just read they went in without their, FBI equipment. In other words, they went in, unbranded. Why do you think they would do that? Well, the Washington Post would say that, well, they were trying to lower the temperature. They didn't want to, alarm anyone. They didn't want to alarm anyone. Secret Service is patrolling Mar-A-Lago 24/7, protecting not only Donald Trump, but his family. And you send in unannounced plain officers with guns and ammo, according to court records, to do what? Why wouldn't you just tell them, oh, hey, by the way, this is the FBI and we're coming in to seize some records? Why wouldn't you just tell them that? The DOJ did not immediately respond to a post, to the post request for comment Tuesday. Smith went on to land an indictment against former president and blah, blah, blah. You already know what happened after that. Let me show you something, because they're going to tell you that, no, this is all fake news. That's what media is going to tell you. It's fake news. Your clearest indication that it isn't fake news is the very fact that the mainstream media wants you to believe it's fake news. That lets you know it isn't. According to Newsweek, a contingencies plan was also created in cohesion with the raid, showing that the paramedic be at the scene in case someone is injured. The name of the nearest local trauma center, complete with address and phone number, was included on the same form. Where do you think they're getting the form from? The FBI. Contingencies also said the agents, quote, will be prepared to engage with Trump and U.S. Secret Service should he have arrived at Mar-A-Lago. Because they're telling you, this is what the left is telling you. No, they knew that he wasn't there. They knew he wasn't there, so, well then, why would you do this? Why this contingency plan? Getting ready to engage with Secret Service. Well, if you're getting ready to engage, wouldn't the most, I don't know, expedient thing to do would be come in wearing the FBI paraphernalia and let them know that you're the FBI. Here, let me show you something here. See those officers there? Why do you think they're wearing that windbreaker? Do you think that's a fashion statement? I can assure you it isn't. When they're about to conduct a raid or they're about to, seize property or seize, documents or what have you, they come in wearing the brightly yellow FBI windbreaker. Why do you think they do that? It's to inform you they're there on state business, that we are official, we have a warrant, and we're coming in. What they don't do is go in plain clothes, concealing your FBI equipment, and then go searching for the joint or searching through the joint. The only reason you do that is because you want that confrontation. Here, hang on, because it gets, I'm sorry, it gets worse. This is from the Washington Post. Trump email falsely says Biden was locked and loaded to take me out in Mar-a-Lago search. Trump email falsely says, what was false about it? Locked and loaded. Biden was locked and loaded. Do you know what they're doing there? They're playing games with you. Because Biden wasn't locked and loaded. Biden wasn't there. That's why they could print that. Trump email falsely says Biden was locked and loaded. Well, Biden wasn't there. That's how they can print this crap. But I've just shown you. These are court documents, ostensibly coming from the production phase of a case. They got all of this from the FBI. They didn't get it from the Inquirer. They didn't get it from Jerry Springer. But this is what they want you to believe. Joe Biden wasn't locked and loaded. I'm sure he wasn't, but his DOJ was. Look at this. From NBC, GOP lawmakers conflate standard FBI policies with an assassination attempt on Trump. It wasn't. This is just, standard FBI protocol. No, it isn't. to go into the former president's own residence in plain clothes, concealing your FBI equipment, to go searching for God knows what? You do understand Mar-A-Lago has Secret Service patrolling the grounds 24/7. So what do you think those officers would think? And you just read from Newsweek, the contingency plan was just in case Donald Trump showed up to engage with Trump's Secret Service. I think that this was something more insidious. I think they wanted a civil war. They wanted a reason from FBI going toe-to-toe with Secret Service, blue against blue, and then to tell you, the American people, Trump's gone nuts. He's fighting with the FBI. I don't know that there's coming back from this. I don't know that there's coming back from this. This is beyond the pale. These people cannot be allowed to remain in power. They must be defeated. But if you let these people, you let these, Adam Schiffs and you let these, Trump derangement syndrome senators, and you let them continue to rule this country, you're going to see what's already happened in the last 3.5 years with Donald Trump, or I'm sorry, with Joe Biden, and it's going to grow. They are dismantling this country bit by bit. And I'm amazed that, I guess I shouldn't be amazed. This is what the left has been calling for. The destruction of America, the destruction of, Western civilization. So they can topple the patriarchy. Make no bones about it. It was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump by the Biden DOJ. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on the green platform, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.